Hello, hello, hello. Happy Saturday, everybody. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. All right, we're going to get this open up on here. I'm going to make a really quick, kind of quick project today. I'm going to show you. Okay, let me get this open up on here so I can see the comments and talk to y'all and have that way my brain can just work. Oh, look, Abby Kirsten is live. That's not what I wanted. I didn't want to do that. All right. Hi, everybody. Hi. Okay, that just looks wrong. What's going on with that? That don't look right. That's not that skinny like that. My hands look right, but that doesn't look right. What's going on here? What is going on? Well, it still looks really small this way. It's like, looks shrunken in or something. Anyway, all right. So, I've got mail that I got. I had one, I watch Debbie J's Crafting Corner sometimes here on YouTube. And, at the end of the live, she gives away her cards. And on 2 of her shows, I won her cards. So here they both are. I'll open them up and I'll show them. I'll look at them and show them to you. And then I'm just going to put together a really quick card that I made with 2 cards that I made in the Cricut print and cut. And then just cut and draw. It's a pre-laid out. They're made for the cutaway cards, but I just did it like this and I'll cut my panel with my trimmer. So anyway, okay. Let's start with our mail. So these are the cards that Debbie J sent me. The cards that I won. I haven't opened yet. Alright, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on here. Feels really thicker than I would imagine a card to feel. What happened to my camera? Well, that's just not great. Oh my god. Nobody's here. At least nobody was here when that happened, huh? Too bad I can't edit that part out where that did that. Alright, looks like she made an envelope and put him in an envelope. Put it in an envelope for me. It's so nice. Oh yeah, she gave me an... Oh no, she just put it this way so it wouldn't mess the card up. Oh look. How cute is that? I forgot about this one. She made this with the, I didn't think that was the card I won, but, she made this with the Spellbinders Crafty Advent, one of the dies. I have that die. It's pretty cool. And then she gave me a Craftosphere sticker, which is pretty cool. It says, Kidnapped by the Craftosphere. Debbie J's Crafting Corner. That's pretty cool. Sweet. And then she protected it like this to keep it from getting bent and messed up. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, don't do that, Lindy. Putting your address and hers out there. And then the second card, which I don't remember. I want to say, I thought it was a Mickey Mouse. It is. It is. It's the Mickey Mouse card, and I just ruined the whole envelope. It's the classic Mouse by Spellbinders. It's a die set that I want. My luck, they'll be sold out by the time I'm ready to purchase it. So it says, "You've stolen my heart. We make a perfect pair." It's so cute. And it was so fun watching her make this. I had a lot of fun that day watching her. So when you open it up, and she's giving me another little sticker, which is cool. Cool beans. And then she stamps it. I need to get me a stamp for the back of my cards because I sold a couple cards and haven't had anything. Alright, well, since nobody's here, I'm definitely not going to do a Craft Roulette card. I'm just going to make these Valentine cards real quick and then be done. So, alright. So the first one I'm going to put together, it's going to be super easy, super quick. It's a print and cut with Cricut, and I'm just going to get me an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. I'm going to cut it in half. Which is going to give me, and then I'll score that, and that'll give me my, I guess I should have measured this to make sure that it's an A2 size. I'm totally uncoordinated today. Let's double check this. Let's measure this. So we've got 4 by 5.25. Perfect. Perfect. So now I'll get my scoreboard. Score that in 4.25. I got a card base now. Line up these corners here so I know that they're, I should have done it on my board, but I didn't. Alright, so the print and cut, it printed this all out. Somebody else had designed it, and it was in Design Access. And I thought it was cute, and I was like, well, let's use that, and let's show off this other person's design. And I forgot to write their name down, who designed it. But quick and easy peasy, guys. Just going to put some tape on. Turn this all the way around because I find that I stay on the paper better when I keep it closer, the tape in the area closer to me. No ink blending, no anything, just quick and easy. And this is going to go just like so. And then we're going to we're going to put this up on foam. Maybe. If I can find the foam. I do that every time. I'm like, where's the foam? So Cricut print and cut are just the easiest ways to do things, guys. I'm just gonna put this right here like this. And cut that. And I'm just gonna put it here like that. Just like so. And then I'll cut this in half. And I'll put half here, and I'll put half here. And I don't think it needs, it's not really going to, if you feel like it needs more stable stuff, use thicker foam, you know, wider foam. Not thicker, but wider. I don't feel like it's going to need it because it's probably not going to go anywhere other than my craft room, so. Because I don't have anybody I want to send hugs and kisses to. I mean, maybe my kids, but I doubt I'll send them a Valentine card. They have spouses for that. They don't need mama doing it. They're grown men. Probably be weird for them if mama started sending them Valentine's cards. Wow. Okay, I'm surprised not one person is in here with me. I'm really surprised. I guess I could do away with Saturdays if nobody's going to come hang out. Just do away with my Saturdays during the day altogether and just do them at night or something. I don't know. If nobody shows up before this is over, I'm just going to do away with my Saturday lives. Because it's no fun to do a live if I'm sitting here. Oh my gosh, look, Ron showed up. Well, hold up now, says Ron. Guys, I'm telling you, I've been in a mental funk for the last few days, and I'm just like and Denise is here now. Ron's here now. Now I see people. As soon as I threaten to quit doing my lives, y'all show up. Thank you. Look who I brought with me. I know, I see that. I'm so glad. I sit here by myself talking to myself all the time, and it's like, well, what's the point of being in here if nobody's going to be here to talk to me? I'm telling you, I have been in a mental funk for the last few days. So, Denise, you'll be happy to know I contacted the VA to get a doctor's appointment. And I got an appointment. All the way in March. That's the soonest they could see me is March. Look at that, guys. Just like that, boom, I've made a card. Okay, we're done. No, not. I got another one to make. Yes, I am here because I need to be. Yeah. Oh, that's not good, Denise. You woke up with low glucose. You're eating leftover chicken. Well, at least you've got something to eat. You need to start monitoring that better. I'm one to talk about monitoring it. So look, guys, look how quick and easy that was. I had the Cricut print it and cut it. I'm telling you, this Maker 4, Denise, the Maker 4 is so daggum fast. I wanted to film it. Yeah, so that she does need a carb, so it'll maintain the sugar. She needs to drink some milk with that chicken. So that way when the food and stuff brings the sugar up, it'll maintain it. Anyway, I'm telling you, it was like before I wanted to film me cutting this, and before I could even get my camera out, it was done. I was like, what? It's so daggum quick. So there we go. We got that one done. One card done. Yeah, I am here because I do need to be here because I need human interaction, y'all. That's what never mind. It's okay. That's what she said. We get it. All right, and the next one, if you have a Joy, you can make this next one. But you could make this one. You can't make print and cut with the regular Joy. You can if you have the Joy Extra. or the, what is the one that's not a maker called? The Explorer, Denise? Is that what it's called? Oh, you already had the carb? Okay, cool. And then, so this one, that's not the right panel. Where's the correct panel? Oh, it's over there. Here we go. This one is a, yeah, so this one with the Cricut Joy Extra, Explore Series, Maker Series. Where'd it go? Right here. This one can only be made with like the Joy Extra, the Explore Series, and the Maker Series because it's print and cut. You can't do print and cut with the original Joy. So the little bitty blue baby Joy you guys see me using sometimes, you can't do print and cut with that. So yeah, so there's that. Okay. But look, I forgot to add a box, for a bounding box for it to cut it out in, so I have to cut that out of there. So Denise, how are you feeling about the parameters for Craft Roulette? My brain is like, yeah, no. Yeah, no, not this week. That's how my brain is. All right. So I need this card to be 5.5. That's just not good, Linda. Don't cut yourself, Linda. Not be wise. It does not suggested. Yes, shiny. I love shiny. I love glitter paper. I need it to be 4.25. But I don't want this right at the very edge. I need room for it to... So if you make these with a card mat, you just put your card on there and it just does it for you. You don't have to worry about it. All right, so now I got to measure this. But it wrote Happy Valentine's and it drew the cat's bodies. And it didn't cut that one whisker out all the way. There we go. So let's measure this to make sure that it's bigger than 5.5. I don't want it bigger than 5.5. I don't want it bigger than 5.5. Because my card base is only going to be 5.5. That's too close. It's too close to those lines. There we go. All right, and then I should be able to cut a piece of this out. Out of there. Should be big enough. Now, I should have the Cricut do this, but then I was like, well, Linda, what are you actually crafting on your channel? So, just simple, easy cards, guys, that y'all can make. So tell me something. Tonight is usually, Usual Suspects. Yeah, that would leave me no time really to do a live at night because, well, Usual Suspects goes on for hours. Alright, I'm going to cut that right there like that. And then we're going to... I'm making it just a tiny bit bigger on the side of the Is it just me, or does my whole thing weird? It's blurry too, isn't it? My camera's blurry. Oh, stop being a negative Nelly, Linda. Okay, now, so I wasn't sure if the lines were straight, so that's why I cut it shy of what I wanted it to, so that I had to cut the other edges, because I want to make sure that everything is straight. I may have to cut this down a little more, because we got to see how it's going to fit in here. So this will just go into this corner like that. Yeah, we got to make it smaller. But I had to see how much smaller. So I need this bottom piece to be just a little bit more than a 1/4 inch shorter. And that should make it fit here and here just right. You know, when I talked to you the other day, Denise, I meant to ask you how Christine was when after she had called you, how she's doing, and I don't remember if you told me. All right, so this one needs to be almost 2/4 of an inch. So almost a 1/2 inch shorter. And we should be able to just go just like so. And then just like so. This is what you would call like an insert type card type deal. Go on there, come on. Why is that doing that? There we go. There we go. It's not perfectly lined up, but the important parts, okay. Important parts have the color behind it. And then you can just get you a cardstock base. And score it at 4 1/4. So how's everybody's temperatures? Man, I'll never teach you all about us being 80 degrees again when you guys are getting cold weather. I cursed myself. Tomorrow our high is going to be 44. I'm in Florida. Tonight my low is going to be 22, guys. And then tomorrow night's going to be even lower. What is everybody's weather like? I had tape. What did I do with the tape? Here it is. Saying, well, that's not very good control now, is it, Linda? No. Here. we'll just put some tape like that. And then we will. So I don't remember seeing your response, Denise, about your opinions on the craft roulette parameters. I personally, my brain is like, yeah, no, not happening. Not making it. That is so not straight. Something is totally not straight. So let's get it at least straight on the fold. At least be straight on the fold, because I can trim the rest of it up without it messing the card up. And it's still not straight, but that's okay. So anyway, guys, that's how you do 2 easy, quick cards with a Cricut. It didn't take 30 minutes for me to cut and print these out and get them ready to go. And then it only took me, I don't even know how long. It only took me 26 minutes to put them together. Now, we could decorate them up. We can make them even prettier. Like, it's like, this glitter almost looks red, but it's actually pink. Well, it looks pink on the camera, I think. So, like, I could take this and just, like, outline my buttons. Some little red glitter. Do it in here. Just to try to lift away a little of the flatness of the design. It's an adorable design, but, and you guys can't probably see the little bit of glitter that it's adding. But I can. This is if you're a stickle user. You could use stickles on here. Okay, this one doesn't have... I just noticed that one's different. That's okay. We can do our own little, add a little line to it. Do the same here. Color this one in all the way. Yeah, that card that, yeah. Is Tom peeping? If there's some, if somebody's in the shrubberies, or it depends if they're in the shrubs or if they're in the balcony, who it might be. But because they're not chit-chatting, we may not know. But if they're in the bushes, it's probably Liz. If they're in the balcony, I don't know who it is. Oh, no, 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 no. No. If it shows there's only 3 people watching, I'm going to show you who the 3rd person is. I'm number 3. That's how I'm seeing your chat. Right now, I'm just prolonging the live, pulling it out, but because it was only as long as a live recorded video. Anyway, so then, I don't know if you guys can see the dots on there. You see the little dots? I know, right? Oh, it's showing 5? Oh, okay, cool. Well, we get some people, sometimes they like to watch, but they have I think, a little bit of anxiety about talking, so they don't like to talk but they like to watch. So, hi. Which works for me. I just wish everybody, I know not everybody wants to come in and say hi. Sometimes they wait till the show is over and then they'll go in the comment section and say something. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm going over every single one of them with these glitter because they're hard to see. So you can upload, yes, Crafty Voyeurs, yep. And that's cool. Cool. I'm trying to figure out how and where I would put this on here. I'm thinking the buttons. I don't know where. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I was trying to get an appointment for like within the next week or so. Because the glands in my throat are really starting to bug me, and that weird feeling in my throat that I was telling you about, Denise, is back again. But they said March 19th, so I may have to go to the actual VA in Gainesville, to the ER there. They said you could go to urgent care, but when you go to urgent care, you can't get your prescriptions mailed to you or from the VA, so that means you got to come out of pocket for your prescriptions. I can't afford to come out of pocket for prescriptions. All right, so then we got this one, which is so cute and funny. But we're going to use Gainesville. Malcolm Randall VA is in Gainesville. That's the one I go to. I don't know. I kind of like those being black and white. I kind of don't want to do anything to them. Oh, look, I didn't clean that whisker out. But I didn't glue any of this down, so I should be able to just come in here and get it lifted out because I didn't put glue on there. I didn't glue this to that. They're cute, right, guys? Quick, easy, cute. I'm trying to figure out how to set this up so that I can do the Cricut and the video and the chat and the... I'm not a multifaceted person lately. I don't know what else to do, guys. I think that's going to be my live for today. The cats are cute, aren't they? So just go into Design Space and just type in the search bar. If you're a Cricut user, you can go in Design Space. And when the images show up on the side, you can choose projects. And you can just type in the search bar part, Valentine cards. And a ton of cards come up. I found a really cool pop-up card yesterday. I won't talk too much about it because somebody ordered it and then I added a little stuff to it. And I won't mention who in case somebody else is watching and I don't want to give it away. So I will after the holiday though. I'll be able to. Oh, I know. We can make another card with this other print and cut that I had made. We can do one with this one. I never make this many cards in one live, guys. It's kind of crazy if you ask me. All right, let's see. So that's going to be like a 5x7, I think. Let's see. Oh, yeah, right? It's glitter. Glitter cardstock is what it is. I love it. I love glitter cardstock. Yes, I like glitter. And I like the fact that I don't have to glue anything down. And on a good day, you can just take your finger and go like this, and none of the glitter comes off. On a funky day, and the glitter's older, like mine is, like this stuff is older, so some of it will flake off. When it cuts on the machine, it'll flake off. But generally, once it's on the card... Well, you use it sparingly because it's messy and it's a pain to clean up. But I love it. I'm pretty sure that's the reason you use it sparingly. I'm just assuming. All right, we need to see how long this is. So a 5x6, actually. We'll make the card 5x6. So we need to cut the paper down. Think, 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 Linda. True, right? All right, so we're going to need to cut the paper down to 10. So I need my other trimmer. My one that measures 10. Is this paper 11.5? No, it's 11. So I only need to take, I can use this trimmer because I only need to take an inch off the paper. So just come over here and line this up like this. And that will be 10, should be 10 inches. And it is. Now I need 6 this way. And this is bigger than my trimmer. And to get a straight line, I need the other. So I do need the other trimmer. I'm avoiding pulling that other trimmer out. If you guys notice, I kind of favor the Tim Holtz one. I've been hearing some people say they have a hard time getting straight lines with the guillotine. But I find my guillotine cuts better than... Okay, you're working tonight. Yeah, I'm going to be done in a few minutes. I'm only going to put that teddy bear on a card. I'll show you guys how quick and easy it is to get cards with print and cut with Cricut. And Ron is saying good night. I say good day. Alright, now we gotta pull out the scoreboard. You know, I don't really get that inspired till y'all come in and speak to me. So thank you, Denise and Ron, for coming in and chatting with me. Alright, so this is 10. Half would be 5. So I'm going to score it at 5. I didn't do that right, did I? I hope I did. Alright, I'm scoring that at 5. Folding it over. Do it one time on that side so it'll fold over easy. Doesn't need to be that wide. We can make it 4.5 by 6. It is a nifty tool. All these tools are nifty. It's like Never knew how many tools I would need in my life. And they keep coming out with even niftier ones. Like that shadow box maker. So 4 1/4 is probably good enough. I don't need that big of a border. And it's not a normal size, so, but I don't care. There's nothing normal about Linda. Make it a little bit bigger than 4 1/4. Not much. There we go. And I got a nice little even border. And you can make the Cricut cut your card bases so you're not playing around like I am over here. But I find it like for just solid pieces. Yes, love our trimmers. Love my scoreboard. I want a small scoreboard though for the camera reasons. Now I could print this out again. Cut the teddy bear out so that I could pop it up and make it dimensional. I'm not going to, but I could. Lazy Linda took over again. Anyway, we're going to put this on here. We're going to look for that tape again. I'm working on one eye today. Yes, absolutely love our trimmers. Look at that. There must be a secret to using these tape runners that I don't know. And by the way, remember I was like, oh, it's such a good deal. That first one ran out. I'm already on my refill. Hey, Law. No, there is nothing normal about Linda, and it's okay. There is nothing normal about Linda. Oh, well, that's why I don't like to use tape. Look, I just act. Oh, well, it's not going anywhere, so you guys know. She's doing her hand gymnastics again, right? Calisthenics time. Let's do our hand exercises. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, and a 2. Ooh, sorry. We won't do that kind of gymnastics again. Pretend you got a little cannon. All right. We're going to glitter it up. We're going to glitter it up. It just looks so bland. That's the thing about print and cut, is that it just doesn't have the same dimension and everything like this. See? With the embossing and the different layers with the die cut. But like if you're having arthritis issues and all that other stuff, well, the print and cut, you can still create without all the pain. No pain, no gain, they say. And it shows in card making. And then we can take the pink and just go. And the cool thing is if I mess it up, I just got to print it again. I don't got to worry about going through the mat and cutting and all that stuff. But this file does have a cut file, so that like that red piece would be a layer behind it. All these little hearts would be actually cut out of the white, and then there would be a red piece behind it. Well, look. These are my no pain cards today. This is my I ended up with pain card. See the difference? This one here, really. Look, this one here, all that ink blending, it really stirred up my hands and stuff. Anyway. You're so funny. Yeah, it shows. Oh, look at the little pink cheeks. Or cheek. Cheek. Painless crafting. Imagine, at least it, hey Scott, if I'd have ended early today, I wouldn't see any of y'all. I fell asleep last night. I missed craft roulette. I missed match game. I missed all that stuff last night. All right, I don't know what I'm doing. Why did I pull out the black? The eyes. I want to give the eyes some glitter. Glitter and shine. So you guys can't probably see what I can see over here. I don't know if you guys can see when I add this stuff to this, but the person who gets it in their hand will, if it ever makes it to anybody's hand, will actually see it. And I'm just going to put some stitching. We'll put some stitching on all these little hearts too, because the details make the difference in the card. I'll put a little white in the eyes. Just kind of makes the card a little bit better than just the print, you know? And I love stitching around hearts. I don't know about that one, but little polka dots in my heart there. Scott needs to turn up the oxygen in the Seaway Lounge. It's like knock a Pepsi. I don't know yet. I haven't figured out where I'm putting the glossy accents just yet. I probably will. I just don't know where yet. Isn't that a lot cuter now with that like that? It kind of... We could always do it on our letters too. Probably going too far, but... You know, sometimes Linda just does a little too much, but that's okay. I like it better. I like it better like that. And then we'll go around it with the glitter. Sorry I'm quiet. I don't know what to say. I'm like, it's very rare you'll find me speechless, but at the very moment, my brain is like trying to concentrate on these lines and then apologizing to you for being quiet. Probably finishing up, but thought I'd say hi. Hi, Melissa. Yeah, I'm getting close to the end. I'm just doing this to prolong it. I did 3 print and cut cards today, so I did that one, and that one. That one probably could use some stitching too, but we'll see. Right? They're when I have to do all that ink blending, when my everything is irritated and stuff, do the print and cut, and they're really cute. They almost look store-bought, in my opinion, especially when you add the little details. Sometimes they still look homemade, and that's okay though, because it is homemade. You know? But it's okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's definitely easier. And I love the fact that now I'm trying to decide, do I want to put stitching along here? I don't think so. I think that would be going just a little too far. Or do I? Or do I want to stitch it? They do, don't they, Melissa? It's because I printed it. I flattened it out and printed it. I have the file to cut all this out separately. You know, like something you'd find at the Dollar Tree or something, but I'm assuming the no means don't put the stitching. I will do this, though, because Linda does this to all the stuff. Here we go. I'm going to add that glossy accents. I found a place to put some. Yeah, no stitches. Okay, that's what I thought. I can get carried away with the stitching. So this was my first attempt, and I did something wrong. It didn't do I didn't put the pen in all the way. And so it didn't do the outline of the cat. So write Happy Valentine's Day. And trying to get it up off the mat, it ripped. So then I put the pin in correctly, and then it came out beautifully. Oh, no. Okay, it's better than the dollar store. I didn't even realize I was doing that. The cat one is cute, right? Well, look, this one's got a little kitty in the pocket. Meow, 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 meow. Little kitty in the pocket. Yeah, you're who I thought of, Melissa, when I did that one. And Denise is becoming a cat lady, too, with her ginger. Melissa, I have this big old cat, feral cat out there. He's a big white with black on him. Not tuxedo style, but, oh my God, he's a big boy. I call him Panda because he looks like a panda bear. He is huge. I just wish these cats would quit coming around here. I can't afford to feed them. Yeah, so anyway, I was trying to say is they look store-bought until you add all the details, and then you get... I think I better stop while I'm ahead here. I think that's good enough for some dimension. And okay. And I think I want to add this to the buttons. Oh my gosh, my heart's palpitating. Do y'all ever hold your breath when you're crafting? I catch myself doing that. And it's like, breathe, Linda, breathe. Dang. Oh, the heart on this pocket. There we go. Yeah, I kind of have. But they're so used to me feeding them that I feel so guilty. You know, it's like, what if they don't go anywhere else? And I don't want them just starving and dropping dead on my property. So, you know. That's what I was thinking too. But he's acting like he ain't eating anywhere else. Every time he sees me, he comes up to me, meows at me. He's the only one. And he may not even be an actual feral. He may be somebody else's cat. Because he's the only one who comes up to me and rubs on me and lets me pet him and he meows at me. He's the only one out of all of them. Out of all those cats out there. The one cat that I was calling baby, that was letting me pet it and everything, somebody came and took it. And it was a boy, so it couldn't have any more. It's like, oh, Melissa. He made his way all the way from Alaska to me. Hi, Danny. Did I see Danny? Yeah, there's Danny. Guys, that's Danny. You came in at the very tail end. I'm about to end this because I did 3 cards. Quick and easy Cricut print and cut and draw and cut. Just easy peasy cards, just like that, guys. No, I'm not feeling it. The project is dropped down. I'm just not feeling it. The colors are mahjong. Mahjong. I have till Thursday now because I'm a member now. I joined the $5 a month club. So if I come up with some inspiration, but I'm just not inspired for it. I totally was like, yeah, no. When I saw those parameters, like, no, not today. So anyway, guys. Anywho, that's what we got. That's what we did. If anybody wants to purchase them, they're $10 a card. Or go get it. You can't get that card price at Dollar Tree. Okay, I'm going to hush now, and I'm going to go gargle with some salt water. See? I'm not comparing myself with them. My prices don't match. But I will, if I know you and you're somebody that I talk to regularly and you do want to purchase one, well, it's getting really close to the date. You guys really should. Like, if you want Mother's Day cards, you need to order now. You need to order now. Do you want some Mother's Day cards? Say, yep, I want them. So, all right, guys. Thank you, Scott. Y'all know the, words are so daggum hard. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Hope you had fun crafting today. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye.